If you want to know if basic training is going to be too difficult for you, then make sure you keep on watching because we're going to discuss it right now. Welcome to my life as I live it. I'm Army Princess, the mother, wife, and soldier, and I want to share this journey with you. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe now so you don't miss a moment of it. Hey everybody, it's Army Princess here and welcome back to my channel. I am a U.S. Army soldier. I've been in the military for over 10 years now and I love to share my experiences with you all. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. It's a get ready with me. I hope you like this look. I'm about to head out and go to the mall. It's something simple. It's sort of like my everyday look, but a little bit of drama on the eyes. Nothing crazy. I kept it neutral and we're going to go ahead and get right into this look. But before you go ahead and get into this look and listen to the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload. I do upload 3 times a week. 3 times a week, guys. If you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Hey guys, so I have already started with my eyebrows done because y'all know that's just, it takes me the longest to do. That's the most tedious part of my face. So I just like to already get started with my eyebrows done. But I want to talk about basic training. So what am I going to do first? I need to prime my lids. So I get a lot of questions about basic training and people are like, well, I really want to join, but either A, they feel like they're too old and they missed their mark. And I already did a video on that and I will link it below and I will put the card up here. Or B, they feel like it's too hard. Like I have several people that were like, I really want to join, or my friend wants me to join, but I'm just really scared and intimidated. I think it's going to be too hard. Let me tell y'all, basic training is not hard. Now, I'm not going to say it's just easy and like everybody can do it, everybody should do it. First of all, the military is not for everybody. I really, truly believe that. I'm using LA Pro Conceal Primer, by the way. I really, truly believe that the military is not for everybody. It's just, you know, everything ain't for everybody. But with that being said, anybody can do the military. It's just a matter of, are you going to put forth the discipline, the motivation, and the effort to start it, complete it, and succeed? The effort and the motivation to start it, complete it, and succeed. So, basic training, let me tell y'all, basic training is literally like a mind game. I feel like I'm spilling all the Army secrets. They yell at you, yes. But at the end of the day, and I always say this, at the end of the day, they cannot and will not put their hands on you. So the yelling is all intimidation. I think that's the word. I'm using my Anastasia palette, by the way. Just red ochre in the crease. So the yelling is basically literally intimidation. It's meant to mentally break you down and then mentally build you back up. So at the beginning, they yell, they scream. Yes, it's not like the movies. It's not like, what's that movie? Dang, I can't think of the movie, but I'm gonna put the words up here. It's not like that movie where they're like in your face like this and they spitting on you and they yelling at you and they calling you all kind of names. Basic training in the Army in general has come a long way. It's moved in a different direction than what it used to be back in the day. And no longer are the days where they yell at you and curse at you. And I mean, I'm not going to say yell at you, but curse at you and, you know, call you all these names and like make you feel like you this worst person ever. The Army does take discipline and you have to be a disciplined person. You have to literally step outside of your own comfort zone and your own like this is me and it's all about me. You have to lose that mentality because so much so because you have to learn how to work as a team and as a unit. And like I said in one of my other videos, like the military is not for you, or reasons you shouldn't join the military. You have to look out for your battle buddies. You have to look out for the person to the left and the right of you at all times, on in an everyday basis even. And what basic training does is help prepare you to do that. So when just think about it. You got all these people coming from all walks of life. You got these people coming from all walks of life, from any, every environment, every background, every nationality, every culture, and they're all coming together. And this person who may have never seen this type of race, or never been around this many people, or never been to a big city, has to now cover for you in case you go to war. So what basic training does is it tears you down and makes you be able to look out for your battle buddy, take care of them, and then collectively as a group, by the time you graduate basic training, you all have the skills, the knowledge, the capability to be able to take care of each other. So usually in the beginning of basic training, like I said before, there are phases: red, white, and blue phase. Red phase is the worst phase. It's the hardest phase. It's the more difficult phase, because everybody's getting to know everybody. Everybody's learning everybody. Drill sergeants are learning you. Drill sergeants don't know you from Who Shot John, and they are treating everybody the same, mentally preparing everybody the same. And so it might take for me to, as a drill sergeant, to yell at you and to remind you that you need to do X, Y, and Z. A lot of the times, like I said, they give you hit times, and they give you tasks, and they give you things to do, and you all have to do it as a group. So if you are doing your own thing, because that's what you're used to doing, you're used to taking care of yourself and doing your own thing, and your battle buddy is left behind and they don't have all their gear, or they're late, or they don't have all of their uniform or their equipment, the whole organization as a whole is going to be affected, and somebody could end up dying. And if you look at the grand scheme of things, the big picture, if you don't nip that in the bud from the beginning in basic training, and you move on and you go to war, it's going to cause somebody to die. So the whole purpose of basic training, and the reason why you're treated like that, is to literally tear you down as an individual and build you back up as a group, as a team. And you are a different type of person when you graduate basic training. Hold on, I can't talk and do this. So y'all know I love my wing liner. I'm using this e.l.f. wing liner. I literally got it like, I want to say not the dollar store, but maybe like the hair store or something, Target, something like that. You can get through it. Anybody can take somebody yelling at them. Yes, you may have soft feelings, and if you have soft feelings, make sure you watch my video on how to grow tough skin for the military. I had soft feelings, but when you going through it as a team, and you working together as a team, and everybody going through this, you begin to watch out for your battle buddies to your left and right, and you begin to take care of them, and you begin to pull together as a group, and you like, I could do this. This is not that bad. We know that this person's a little slower. We know that this person forgets stuff, or we know that this person is constantly late. So let's look out for this person. And as a team, you all grow, and you all begin to take care of each other. So throughout that process, towards the end, it's not as hard. It's not as stressful. It's not as straining. Now, that's the mental aspect of it. There is a physical aspect as well. I get people that are like, I don't think I can do it physically. You can physically put your mind to whatever you want to do, but you have to be motivated to do it. As far as the PT, everybody's not a PT stud. Everybody can't run as fast, and everybody can't ruck as fast, and everybody can't, do as many push-ups and sit-ups, but you have to be determined to do it. You have to put your mind and your goal forth into doing it. I am using, by the way, my Black Opal Foundation Stick in True Topaz. I'm trying this new thing where I highlight the areas first, and now I'm going to go in with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Foundation in the color 13 all over. But you have to put your mind to it. You need to start preparing now. If you preparing to go to basic training, you need to start now. As soon as you realize you're going, start preparing as far as working out, doing PT. They will get you there. The drill sergeants will get you there. They want you to pass. Let me tell you, they don't want you to fail basic training. They will work with you. They will push you. But you have to put the time and the effort and the motivation in as well. Like, you'll do ability group runs. What's called ability group runs. And they usually group people together. It smells so good. They usually group people together by their run speed. If you know you're a slow runner, you need to be at the front of the formation and try to get that time down. And then maybe in 2 weeks you can go to the next group. So they do like group A, group B, group C. And then A, I believe, is like the fastest group, and then group C is the slowest group. So once you master group C, move up to group B. Once you master group B, move up to group A. But you have to be putting in the work and the motivation. You have to start time now doing that stuff. Every night, you should be doing push-ups and sit-ups on your own. Even when you're in basic training, it's not going to do anything but help you get better, help you improve your PT. You can't put it all on the drill sergeants or on basic training or on somebody else. You have to take personal responsibility and do what you need to do. If you need to lose weight because you're overweight, then go on a diet and lose the weight. But you can't blame anybody else. Now, in basic training, you won't have access to cakes and sodas and chips and pops. So a lot of people usually do lose weight when they're in basic training. That's usually not a hard, issue for them. I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild highlighter. This is in Precious Petals, and do my inner corners of the tear duct. But you have to be motivated. I forgot what I was talking about. You have to go in and put in the work and be motivated. Basic training, for the most part, not for everybody, because there is people who do fail out, but basic training will pretty much get you to where you have to go. If you are able to get to basic training, then there's nothing to be scared about. Like, I get people all the time, I'm so scared, I don't think I can do it. It's a mind game. It's really what it is. It's a mind game. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. It's not that serious. It's not that bad. I think for the most part, more so, and especially for me, like I always say, I didn't come from a military town, a military background, a military city. I knew nothing about the military when I went into that recruiting office and signed up. And so for me, it was more of the anticipation of what's going to happen, because I didn't know what was going to happen. That was more scary to me. And I guess because I didn't know what to expect, I wasn't scared of anything, because it's like, you don't know what you don't know. So if you don't know that it's going to be scary, then you're not scared. Some people come from a military background and they know a little bit about what the military is like and basic training is like, and I can understand you being scared or nervous. But anyway, basic training, especially as far as the PT standards, you only have to pass with 50%. Now, when you get to your first duty station, you'll have to pass your PT test at 60%. So you can go right now online and type in Army, what is it called? Army APFT standards, and it will tell you for your age and for your age group exactly how many push-ups and exactly how many sit-ups you need to do. If you all want me to do a video on PT standards, I will definitely do that, because I do get a lot of PT questions as well. I am not a PT stud. I do have a video on PT, but I usually do 90 points in each event. I mean, the highest you can do is 100. You can go on extended scale, but a lot of people don't usually go on the extended scale. But if you do, you real high speed, and that's awesome. But my personal goal is to strive for 90 points in each event. So I'm using my glue. This is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive in black. I like this better than the Ardell glue, just because I just think it dries better. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my eyes, and I'll come back on. just see me basically finish my face. I used my MAC Studio Finish, Mineral Skin Finish. What is this? Foundation, I guess, dry powder foundation. I contoured my face with my Black Radiance contour palette, and I did my lashes. I added my lashes. I also put a little bit dark brown in my outer crease just to give a little more drama to my face. And now I'm about to highlight my face. My favorite part of my makeup is my highlighter. I'm going to highlight my face with the same black opal palette that I went into the inner corners with. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. But to just close out this video, basic training, Army basic training is really not that hard. Now, I will put this disclaimer out that everybody's experience is going to be different. Like, just like I've always said in my videos, like, this is my experience. My experience may not be the same experience you have, and we can be in the exact same basic training, the exact same company, exact same platoon. I think that it probably depends on your personal personality. Some people are able to deal with more levels of stress than the next person. It could be some people's background. Some people come from a military background, then they already kind of know what to expect. They mentally prepared for basic training, where if you get somebody straight off the streets from Iowa, just using that example, I don't want people from Iowa to come for me, but Iowa, and they may not have any knowledge of the military. They may not be very physical or this physically fit person. It may be a little bit more difficult, and they could be in the same exact basic training. So basic training, like I said, it's a mental thing. Anybody can do it. Anybody can get through it. Everybody's experience is going to be different. It may, you know, affect people differently, but I personally don't think it's that hard, and I don't think it's something people should question whether they should join the military strictly solely because of basic training. I don't think that should be your determining factor, because to me, it's not that hard. And I will put this out. Like I said, I was not physical at all. I never ran track. I never really ran. When I went through MEPS, I think I did like 3. I had to do 3 push-ups to go on to basic training. I could barely do 3 push-ups. And now, like I said, I'm doing 90 in each event. 90 points. So, not 90 push-ups. 90 points in each event. So, anybody can do it. It's a mental game, guys. It's mental. You have to put your mind to it. Whether it's heightened weight and losing weight, or mentally getting through basic training, growing tough skin, or physically, you know, with the runs and the PT. It's attainable. It's achievable. You can do it. Whether it's for you personally, I cannot answer that question. But to answer the whole story, I don't think it's that hard. I don't think it's that difficult. And I think anybody can do it. If you're physically capable, like you don't have a broken leg, you can do it. So this is it, guys. This is the finished look, the final look. Let me know if you like it. It's just a little soft, my little soft everyday glam look. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. This is something a little bit different. I don't do a lot of get ready with me, and I really just wanted to touch on that subject because I don't want basic training to be the determining factor whether or not to discourage someone from joining the military. And I think there are other things you need to think about as far as if you want to join or not, besides basic training and that being a determining factor. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.